Well, I'm Sean Hackney. Today is day 19 of the Best of Bellingham and Whatcom County, and I got called out a little bit the other day. When we were out there in Birch Bay, I made the point, or I made the comment of that we were as close to the Canadian border as we could possibly get. And somebody in their, all their fact checking called me out. Because truth be it, I could get a little bit closer. So I did, and I am up here in Semiahmoo. This is a Semiahmoo spit. A lot of people know it for the resort, which we'll take a peek at. There's a park across the street here. There's a community of people who live here, but it's just a gorgeous area, and we are just slightly north of where we were yesterday in Birch Bay. Behind me is Semiahmoo. It goes back a long ways, tons of history like every other place, but let's So like all good places in Whatcom County, there's always a fantastic park. Right out here on the Semiahmoo Spit, I'm just a stone's throw from the Semiahmoo Resort, but you got a nice little park. And it being a spit, I've got water on this side and water on that side. Let's take a peek. So from 1894 to 1965, this area out on Semiahmoo Spit was actually a salmon cannery, and there's still elements of it around us. One here is the lodge. Actually used to house people from the cannery, and now is available for rental out here at Semiahmoo Park. Okay, people, for those of you who called me out on my little fact checking the other day of being as close to the Canadian border as I possibly could, I am here. I'm on the backside of the Semiahmoo Resort, which used to be a salmon cannery through the 1800s, part of the gold rush going north, and all sorts of great history. I'm actually on one of the buildings, or on the pier for one of the buildings here on the old cannery place. And anyway, those of you looking, see that little white dot next to my hat right there? That is the Peace Arch Monument. It's the last monument on Interstate 5 as you go into Canada. So I'm getting closer, as close as I possibly can to the Canadian border. So with the Peace Arch right behind me on the backside of the Semiahmoo Resort on the historic salmon cannery, this is Sean Hackney, Next Home Northwest Living, for day 19 of the Best of Bellingham and Whatcom County. Stay tuned for day 20, and we're almost at the end of the month.